Okay. Please. Work. Please. Gosh, this is some... Gosh dang it. Guys, are we back? Are we here? Please, someone say something so I know you're alive. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. You know, I hope the third time's the charm, but it's not looking optimistic here. Why did my Wi-Fi just decide to, like, kill itself? Why did the Wi-Fi decide to kill itself? Okay. Let's make sure we get here. Guys, can someone post the link on my Discord as well so we can just get back to it? Oh, great. That was crazy. All right, so the best return, as we were saying earlier, the best return for me was Kim Marschner, Ninja Warrior Germany, Season 10. That is my... Yeah, that is my personal favorite. For those who don't know who Kim Marschner actually is, he was like one of the GOATs of the early seasons of Ninja Warrior Germany. He was the winner of All-Star Season 1. He was out at first because of injuries, and then there were times where I think that they just didn't invite him back. They didn't give him the call. And the fact that he came back is for the 10th anniversary was awesome. It's really cool. So that was big. He cleared stage 1. He just randomly didn't do stage 2 for some reason. I don't really know why, but yeah. Gosh dang it. Does the audio sound bad? No, stage 3 really, like, stage 3 withdrawal. Stage 3 withdrawal. Like, literally, what a guy, Kim Marschner. Alright, guys. The last award that I have. Now, before we get into our last award, it's saying the bit rate's down, bro. Like, hello, movement, so that way there's something going on. Give me movement, so that way we're not... Look at that. The bit rate's actually going up. This is the dumbest thing ever. This is the... I'm doing, like, whacking. You guys know what whacking is? You know, like, the dance style? Ooh. Come on, man. Don't drop the bit rate now. This is actually dumb. This is the dumbest thing ever, bro. Why is the Wi-Fi just deciding to be absolute garbage now? Yeah, wow. This is a special type of buns. Okay. Throw in the chat awards that you would like to see next year, or if you guys want me to do awards next year as well, because, you know, I'm not gonna waste my time doing it if y'all don't want to see it. But voguing and whacking, I'm dead. Ah. Ooh. Ooh, neck pops. Awards next year? I gotta vote for awards. Funniest fail. Yo! Who got body slammed by Block this year? Funniest fail's a good one. Whoever got body slammed by Block, they're the funniest fail. Yeah. Rico. Yeah. Rico has the funniest fail this year. All right, so I'll throw in a fail category later next year. With that said, favorite moment. If anyone has a guess for favorite moment, now is the time to throw it in the chat. Reddit A&W troll of the year. Great. Frank retirement piece. No guesses are needed. Choose yourself in A&W 17. No guesses are needed, Ninja Gamer says. I'm dead. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, come on now, guys. Anyone who knows me knows me. You already knew. My favorite moment of my favorite moment of Ninja Warrior this year was getting to see myself on American Ninja Warrior. Like, it's not even close. There's nothing that a show has put out this year that can replicate the excitement I felt of being on the show, hiding the secret, revealing it, having the watch party, sharing it with you guys. Yeah, no, it's the best. It's the best. It's the best. It's my favorite moment. It's one of the best feelings. Um, Obviously, I wish my run had gone better, but at the end of the day, like, how could this not be my favorite part of the year? Like, yes, it filmed in 2024, but like, it's a 2025 show, so it counts. It's eligible. Um, yeah. With that said, guys, I mean, thank you for what has by far been my best year as a YouTuber. We hit 1,000 subscribers. We had some of the biggest videos on my channel. We had so many different guests. We had so many different interactive streams and games and series. And you guys have been there the whole time. I really appreciate it. I really do. I love doing this every single year. And this something about this year feels even more special. I'm gonna say it again because I say it quite a bit. I'll wait for it to stop lagging. Pretty much. Gosh. No, this freaking thing, man. Okay, what am I doing anymore? Okay. I don't want to get all sappy, but I'm gonna get a little sappy here. This was probably gonna be my last year on YouTube. I mean, it started with the funeral of Kane Nakasugi, and that was kind of my Hail Mary. It was kind of my Hail Mary, and it was tied into like me being on the show and revealing that and getting to promote that and everything. And I just remember telling myself, if I don't hit Frick, are you serious? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick it up back from the top. This was gonna be my last year on YouTube if certain things didn't go well. We started with the funeral of Kane Nakasugi and the rebrand to Kane Casillas, and I pretty much did that because I knew I was going to be on the show. I wanted to promote it. I wanted to change up my identity on YouTube and everything. And I knew that TSN was ending, so I knew that I wanted to be Kane, you know, not just Kane with TSN. Kane, you know, like I wanted to stand out as an individual as well. And pretty much I decided with all that. Guys, are you still with me? Okay, pretty much. Are we good? Because I'm trying to get all sentimental here, and I'm getting mad. The bitrate says it's up now. That's good. Okay, we're good. Let's roll. Again, I was gonna quit YouTube at the end of this year. Like, this would have been my last stream. It's not going to be by any means. I'm not leaving. But I came into this year knowing TSN was ending. I was going to be on the show, and pretty much everything that could have gone my way from like an online content creation standpoint, everything went my way this year. The Worlds video, the Vegas vlog, the streams, the ranking videos, the gaming, the server, mini dropscape, everything about this year was going pretty picture perfect for me. And I kind of just decided, like, if TSN's done and I'm not at 1,000 subscribers, or I'm not like even close to being remotely successful on YouTube in Ninja, I have to stop. It's not that I want to stop. It's that I feel like, I got a family to take care of and I got things that I should probably prioritize instead of still doing YouTube and taking that time away to do YouTube streams and videos and stuff like that. It's tough to make that decision because I love doing this, but at the end of the day, you got to make the right decisions for your family, And thankfully, it's actually worked out. My wife would never tell me to quit YouTube. She wouldn't force me to do that. She would, but it's just the responsible thing to do if I'm not making progress. But we made progress this year. We hit 1,000 subscribers. We appeared on A&W. We're growing, and I have so many goals for business ideas, for content, for the sport of Ninja as a whole. Everything that I'm doing work-wise to make a career is in Ninja. And pretty much everything that I'm describing just straight up doesn't exist yet. Can you guys tell people that the stream's not laggy anymore and that we're back and we can actually like do stuff? I'm gonna share it actually. Not laggy anymore. Saying my sign off if you want to join. Crazy. So I have ideas for YouTube videos, TV episodes, businesses, small businesses, nonprofit businesses, all of which are around Ninja Warrior. And I get so many weird looks every single time I bring this up from everyone that I talk to about this. People who I need to have as business partners or whatever else. The only person who doesn't, it's stressful because these jobs, these opportunities, they don't exist yet. So everyone looks at me when I talk to them about this stuff and they look at me like I'm a crazy person. And yeah, am I like a little obsessed? Yeah, I'm a little obsessed with Ninja. I don't know if you guys figured that out yet. But like, I'm also a very logical person. And I wouldn't be pursuing these things if I didn't see not just like profit for me to provide for my family, but like opportunities for more people to discover Ninja and get new jobs in Ninja and have opportunities that they wouldn't otherwise have. And, if people decide, no, I don't really enjoy Ninja Warrior like that, I don't really want to try it, that's fine. The option's always going to be there. That's what matters to me more, And every time I bring this up, people look at me like I'm crazy. There's very few people in the world who don't look at me like I'm crazy. My wife doesn't look at me like I'm crazy when I describe it. She's the big one that she pushes and she supports me to pursue this stuff still. And it's tough because it can be discouraging sometimes. And I don't tell you guys everything yet. I haven't told you guys all the plans yet. Some members of TSN know. My parents know, but my parents are just kind of confused about it too because they're not really in on the Ninja stuff like that either. So yeah, I feel like a crazy person sometimes. And it's hard. I feel like I'm in my own little bubble. I'm on my own little island figuratively and literally. And there are times where I'm like, I should just stop. I should just quit. I should just give up because I'm not gonna hit that level of success that I want. And I should just treat ninja as a hobby and just train it for fun. And maybe I'll get on a show someday and just and live with that. And that's just not me. I see so much more for the ninja world. Um, so I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit of it right now. Barbados. My goal in Barbados is to grow the sport in Barbados to where in 5 years it becomes recognized as a sport by the Barbados government officially. So that way athletes can someday become full-time sponsored for it. That's the 5-year plan. We need to get the numbers up. I plan on doing that by raising publicity through the Barbados Ninja Throwdown, through the socials of the gym profile page, which are on Instagram, and also by the show Ninja Off the Street that I intend to make. If it's not going to be pitched to TV, it's going to be on YouTube. And it's going to be a show demonstrating that anyone from anywhere can do ninja. So yeah, that's the Barbados thing. In terms of Hawaii, I have a small business that I plan on doing. Like I need to have my own gym someday in Hawaii in order to grow it, right? But there are steps to it. And so there's a small business to make it as accessible as possible that I'm working on to where hopefully by the end of 2026, this business will be fully operational. I also plan on making the first ever Ninja Warrior PE class and getting it in about 2 to 3 years, have it be official. Right now, it's going to probably end up being an after school club just to gauge interest and to get people into it and let people understand what it is. But my goal is to make it a PE class that I can put throughout at least the state of Hawaii. And from there, who knows? Maybe it'll hit the rest of the United States. You never know. Like I have big goals. I have big goals for this sport. And no one else is doing it. And because of that, it makes me feel like the crazy one sometimes. And it's hard because, you know, you feel a little alone when everyone looks at you like a crazy person. But I got my wife, I got my family, I got you guys, and it's been awesome. And so I'm going to keep going. And I'm so glad that you guys have helped encourage this journey. I'm so grateful. This journey literally would have ended today. And it's not. It's only going to pick up steam. It's going to get better and better and better. In July, when I come back here from Barbados, I'm going to build my own backyard thing and I'm going to stream that and you guys are going to see that. Goals for me personally on YouTube. I would like to get monetized. So that way I don't have to work a full-time job. I can just do streaming. I can do ninja stuff the whole time. Talk about ninja, stream ninja, game with people, debate, whatever, right? And then like that way I train when I want, I stream when I want, I play when I want, I do my work on my businesses like when I'm off camera, and I have time to balance it throughout the day. Because trying to balance all of that with like a full-time job just isn't realistic, and I'd have to stop streaming. And I don't mean to say that to sound like a brat or something like that. I don't mean to say that to sound like a brat, but like, if I don't have time to stream, I'm not going to be able to stream, you know? Mr. Beast to hype my channel would be crazy. I would like to stream the building process. You'll definitely see some building stuff in Barbados. We're going to build some cliffhangers in Barbados because we don't have cliffhangers right now. I would like to change that. I love cliffhangers. And I need to train cliffhangers for sure. So, you know, but like in terms of my backyard stuff in Hawaii, I can't really promise that I'm going to stream a lot until I know what my financial situation is going to look like, you know? So, there's that. Yeah. We got big goals. We got big goals and it's going to happen. By the end of 2026, I hope to be streaming full time. so that way I have a platform and a means of income to grow this. I also hope to have an after school club for, I'll just say it, I'm going to renovate a truck, like a big truck, and make it a portable ninja course. And that's going to be the business. Do birthday parties, after school clubs, whatever else. So I want to have that truck set up. I want to have my backyard set up. Barbados will hopefully be at about 100 athletes. Hopefully. That's the goal, of all ages. And I want to stream full time. Those are the 4 goals for 2026. After that, it'll be a matter of eventually getting the PE class by like 2028, hopefully. Getting a gym by like 2029, just depending on how successful the truck is. Continuing to stream, continuing to travel around the world for Ninja. And by 2030 or 2031, unite Australia, the Pacific Islands, and Asia into a conference to do cross-continental ninja championship competitions, where events like the Jimmy Fit Games or the Ninja Challenge League Finals or the Sindaluciha Games in Guam, Darren Perez's event, can all feed into an Asia, Polynesia, Micronesia, Australia championship someday in 5 years. Someday. But gotta have the money for it, and I gotta have the time to dedicate to it, you know? And that's what 2026 is, the fight for the time and the money. So I don't say that to beg. I'm not begging. But if you know someone who might be interested in watching some fun streams of me swinging around on stuff, it's going to be fun. Like Barbados, I'm going to take the week off. Next week, not streaming anything. At all. Not streaming anything at all, because I'm flying to Barbados that week. I'm going to settle in. When I get to train in Barbados. Training, fun little games and skills, maybe some boxing, maybe some soccer, maybe even breakdancing, because I used to breakdance as a kid. You never know. Like, it's just going to be random. What's up, Koraidon? Dude, trying Ninja for the first time this year? That's awesome. Congratulations. Best of luck. You got to let us know how that goes. Stuff. No, not pole dancing. Wes, get out of here. No, not pole dancing. And then, you know, like debates, more slideshow things that you guys enjoy, talking about shows and leagues and concepts, whatever else. We're still going to do that. We're going to play some games, Ninja related or not. I know Topaz has a, he's been talking to me about wanting to do Ninja Warrior Jeopardy for a while. That would be a great stream. I'd be so down to stream that. Like things that get you guys involved too, because I'm not playing Jeopardy solo, right? Like things like that would be awesome. So it's going to be fun. I just want to say again, thank you for all the support, the encouragement, the growth, the love. It's been absolutely wild. And Barbados is just around the corner. I get to Barbados next week, Thursday. So yeah, we're going to make some big moves. The journey starts January 12th. That's the date of the next stream. I'm taking a little break for now. January 12th. We also are going to have some more surprises. I totally am forgetting. Like, there's a whole other side project that I have not even brought up to you yet. I don't know. Evan, you think we should bring that up right now or no? I'll wait. And then in terms of buzzers, I'll just say my buzzers that I want to hit real quick. If Sasuke Vietnam doesn't include internationals and I get on, I want to clear stage 1. I want to clear the Barbados Ninja Throwdown course because I think I could have beaten it this year and I failed, which is dumb. So I want redemption on that. The big one is I want to clear stage 2 at WNL Worlds in June. So hopefully that. Where's Evan? Oh no. Is it lagging? Okay, no. Never mind. You guys with me? Maybe we lagged for a second, or I don't know. Ah. Let's wait for now. Maybe announcement right before we drop it. Fair enough. Fair enough. I like that. You guys are going to really enjoy this year. I think you guys are going to really enjoy this year. With that said, it's mostly me doing content on my, like, I am pretty much standing almost completely alone as your Ninja Warrior YouTuber. Because, at least in terms of fan YouTubers, and I guess I'm a competitor now too, but it's kind of just me. Billy wants to revive his channel. I hope he does. It's just one of those things where we'll have to wait and see, but I really hope he does, because Billy's channel slaps. Let's get Billy to 1,000 next, yeah? Let's get Billy to 1,000. And then Evan will be helping out a lot. You'll see very soon. So, with TSN gone and a lot of people done with Ninja YouTube, I'm proud to be one of the last few standing. Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you for everything. And I'll see you in Barbados next time.